Hello. This is Prophet AmbiGlow, and I just came on here really quickly to speak about a vision that I had, and I actually spoke about it a few days ago, and I uploaded it on New Year's Eve, and it was from a vision, and God gave me new revelation. So, if the first word is for you, this could still be for you, or this also could just be for another group of people. So the vision that I had, it was very quick. It was, I believe it was actually a dream. But in the dream, there was like a pig sitting in front of me, and it was like, I guess it was, already cooked or something. And I knew it was a pig because it had the head and everything. Like, and I mentioned in the first word, I said, you know how like on cartoons and stuff, and maybe they do this in real life, but it'll be like a cooked pig with like an apple in its mouth, and it's like on a rotisserie stick or something. Like it literally looked like that. And I remember eating a piece of it, and it was like slimy and nasty, and I spit it out. And that was literally the end of the dream, the end of the vision. So, how God showed me the first time, I spoke about it on December 31st, which was Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. It was God told me to tell you to not eat anything unclean. Don't eat or do anything unclean. Now, this revelation that he actually gave me, that's why I say it could be for a different group of people, or it could be for the same group. Take it back to God. He's saying when you do eat it, because you may actually be done pruning. Is that how I should say, Holy Spirit? Yeah, like he may have already pruned you and prepped you. And of course, there is grace. So, one, I definitely say trust God, don't eat anything unclean. And the reason why the pig was unclean is because in my relationship with God, and of course in the Old Testament, pig is unclean. Now, I'm not here to say if pig is unclean or not, but I am here to say that God told me not to eat pork anymore, for very specific reasons. Pork was like an addiction to me, so on and so forth. When God tells you not to do something, there is a reason for it. So for me specifically, I cannot eat pork because of that reason. Now, it could be for you, it could be anything. I mean, when he says don't eat or do the unclean thing or eat anything unclean, it could be maybe he told you not to get your hair done. Maybe he told you, hey, stop getting tattoos, piercings. Maybe it's, hey, don't go eat at that restaurant. Don't go to that place because there's, like there's reasons for it. So, however, God is, or whatever God has told you not to do, definitely don't do it this year. Now, if you do it, there is always grace. And this was the revelation he gave me. With this grace, when you do the unclean thing, with grace now, if you do it, you will not, it won't taste the same. Like you will actually spit it out. Like when you do it, because God has already cleansed you and purified you and refined you through the fire, you literally, you will be disgusted. Like it won't even be pleasing to you anymore. And that's how God gave me the revelation. So I don't know who that's for, but just know, do not fear. He literally gave me that revelation yesterday because I was always scared. I was scared to do the wrong thing, and I'm like, Lord, I'm just trying not to mess up. And of course, God is not like that. There is grace, and I knew that, but sometimes, growing up a certain way, it teaches you like unhealthy habits. But it hit me yesterday. So he's saying there is grace. When you do that thing, it's you won't even like don't fear that you're gonna, oh, I fell and I'm gonna end up falling into the trap. No, when you do it, God said you're literally not even gonna want to participate in that ever again. You won't want to participate in it. It will just be nasty to you. Whatever you eat, it's just not going to be good. So that's what God is saying. And I don't know who that's for, but just don't fear. If you do digest anything that God told you not to, whether that's music, whatever the case may be, do not fear. He loves you. And chances are you won't even like it. You won't even like it anymore. So you won't even be pulled back. It's like not even a thing that you desire. So I don't know who that's for, but take it back to God. I love you. Thank you very much for listening and watching. So if you feel led, all my information is in the description below. I am offering mentoring and coaching sessions. Please reach out. And my email is also in the description below. Reach out to me if you have any questions or if you just need a prayer request. I love you. My book is also in the description below. Please check out the book. It is a very good book, and God has done wondrous things. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.